Welcome back people, I'm back with another video and this video would be my first video of this year. So as I was scrolling Reddit on this particular page where people post questions, suggestions related to After Effects, I found this post where this username was asking how this effect was made. So I thought why not make the effect? This effect was very simple which can be made on After Effects easily. Let's jump into After Effects. But before we start, now some image of any song of your choice for the music player bar. I have taken 3 images. Now open up a new composition. Let's give a name to this file. I'm gonna call it 3D and hit OK. Now go to layer, choose new and then choose shape layer. Now click on this rectangle tool and choose rounded rectangle and drag a rectangle. Now for some movement on the shape, it has to be done in such a way as if we are swiping the shape. So you will have to choose a frame. So I'll just go ahead few frames around 2 seconds and click on the shape layer. Click on the shape layer and press P for activating positions key. Press the little stopwatch to activate the key and change the value to 1463. It will move the shape to the extreme right, making it disappear. But it's still visible, so change the value to 1700. Now it's completely invisible. And to make it appear, press shift right arrow key twice and activate a key here and change the value to 640. Now take this playhead on 4th frame and drag this keyframe to 4th frame. And now let's see the movement. Okay, so now let's make another keyframe keeping the same value. Press shift right arrow key twice for the new position and activate the keys here. The shape will move to the left, so move few frames ahead and activate a key here and change the value to -1463. This way we made 4 keyframes for the movement of the shape. Now let's check the movement. Here the movement seems to be slightly off. Let me check the value of this keyframe. Change this value to 640. Now the movement seems to be correct. Now let's add some motion blur. Go to the effects panel and type motion and choose CC Force Motion Blur and then add it to the shape layer. Change the blur sample value to 8. The motion blur adds the blurriness on the shape of getting swiped. There should be slight delay between the movement. So select these two keyframes and drag it to the right for few frames and check the movement. Now to add some glow, type posterize on the effects panel and add it to the shape layer. Change the value to 40. Add another effect called glow. Change the color B to white and change the radius value to 10. Change the threshold value to 20. Copy it again and change the value as follows. Copy the effect one more time and change the value as follows. And copy it again and change the value as follows. Copy this one more time and change the threshold value to 5, radius value to 8. Check the movement. Copy the shape layer 2 times for 3 separate music title bar. pre-compose these layers and name it layer 1, layer 2 and layer 3 to avoid confusion. Go to the shape layer 1 and add the image. Keep the image layer above the shape layer. Adjust the size according to the size of the rectangle. Press P for positions. We're going to use this arrow of the first layer to move the playhead and activate the positions key of the image layer on the exact same position. Like this, we just need to change the value which will be the same on the shape layer position. I'm putting the values on the screen for some help. Add motion blur on the image layer and change the blur sample value to 40. Now for the text, click on this T to activate text layer and type the name of the song and the artist's name. Adjust the size of the text accordingly. Now press P for positions and again follow the same steps. Use the arrows to move the playhead and activate keys on these positions and change the value and add motion blur and change the value to 8. Check the movement. Now with the layer 2, it still has the same steps. Add the image, adjust the size of the image, change the position of the image, add motion blur, add song name and artist name, and adjust the size of the text. Keep this in mind that you have to add motion blur on all 3 layers separately. Value of each keyframe should be on screen for your help. Now that you've got the idea, I will fast forward on the third layer to save the time. Now go to the first composition and change the layer placed on top of each other in such a way that these three layers appear one by one. By doing so, it will appear as if you're swiping these music bars. The output seems pretty well, except for the 3D tilt, but that leaves us for another video. So there you have it, our own animated music title bar. Now, if you find it valuable and interesting, do make sure to like this video and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.